we're gonna go to the gym, do the leg day workout. For some reason, I decided to eat breakfast first instead of just doing fasted cardio, which I've done all week. I've done just 30-minute jog around the neighborhood to start my day, do my 30 minutes of steady state cardio, and then I'll go lift afterwards. But today I just woke up really hungry, so I wanted to eat some breakfast first, let that digest, and now we're gonna go do the leg workout. So let's hope that goes well. Okay, so clearly I forgot to record most of my leg workout, but we got it done and it went well, and that's all that matters. So now we are going to go home and make our second meal of the day. So now that I've clearly finished my breakfast, I kind of wanted to just talk about my plan and what I'm doing to prep for the show. So first of all, the show that I'm planning on doing is the 2021 New Mexico Natural Championships. I figured it would be a good show to do as my first one because it's local, it's here in Albuquerque, so I don't have to travel anywhere. So I don't have to deal with that added stress and flying anywhere, you know, that you can get puffy and hold on to water when you fly. So I didn't want to have all these added variables in for my first competition. And also because obviously it's natural. I don't plan on ever taking any kind of PEDs, steroids, whatever you want to call them, ever. And I also don't want to compete against anyone who has been taking them and kind of has that leg up or advantage on me for my first competition. So I kind of want it to just be like an even playing field. I reached out to Team Pro Physique. I came across them because of this girl I know growing up in Pittsburgh. We did CrossFit together, and I saw that she made the transition to doing bodybuilding. She's a bikini competitor, and she's freaking badass. And she works with Team Pro Physique. So I looked them up, and I really liked what I saw on the website and how many girls work with them and are doing well in their division. They set me up with Rachel, who is my coach. She is an IFBB pro in the figure division, which is the division I'm going to be competing in. And so for the initial nutrition and cardio recommendations, she gave me, for macros, let's go over macros first. Protein 125, carbs 220, fat 60, and I'm trying to hit fiber of 25, which typically for me is not an issue as I'm always getting 30 and above. And the macros were pretty good because I was already eating in that range for a few months prior to even starting this prep. So it made this first week a whole lot easier because I didn't have to adjust anything really at all. Right now my cardio is at 5 times a week. I have 30 minutes of steady state cardio and also 2 HIIT sessions if I want. The water intake, I'm aiming for about 130 ounces this so far, and that's been pretty easy as well. I've always kind of drank a lot of water. So the big thing that I'm gonna have to work on by far is posing. Literally never done any kind of posing in my life before. So getting used to that, having to hold a pose for that long, making sure I'm smiling during the pose, making sure that the pose I'm doing is correct and it's accentuating the things that it's supposed to be accentuating. Okay, I'm back and I'm prepping lunch. So I'm gonna have this squash, some chicken, and sweet potatoes.
Been a long time without you. Been a long time without love.
Clearly showered and changed because I had to run into the office really quickly to get something, but it's now snack time. And I'm gonna have a serving of these mixed nuts because I've had like 0 fats today, so.
Everything reminds me of you.
After my snack, I am having 5 grams of BCAAs. I know there's a lot of like controversy around BCAAs, whether they're beneficial or not, but my coach programmed them and said to have 5 grams between meals to help with like hunger and thirst and hydration and protein synthesis. So that is what I'm doing. And honestly, I have felt a difference this week. Maybe it's placebo, maybe it really is true, but I've been doing that between meals and then taking 5 to 10 grams with me during my training, and I honestly feel like it helps.
But everything is not enough. Really hot by the ocean. Among all those white hot sands, where every sunrise is just for you. So come along and take my.
I'm back because I got my feedback from my coach, Rachel, and it was all good. She's actually not going to be changing my macros or my cardio because the macros that she sent me at, I was still losing weight progressively throughout the week. So I started my week at 127 and today I'm at 124. So with the cardio that I've been doing and the macros that I'm on, I've still been losing weight. So we're gonna stick there. The only feedback that she gave me, critique, I guess you wanna call it, was just my posing, which is obvious. If you saw the pictures that I put in the video earlier, we clearly need some help, especially with that front pose and the side pose and knowing what to do with my arms and not having them out here where I kind of like lose my shoulders, because, hello, I have big shoulders. And in the pictures, it didn't look like I had big shoulders at all. So that's definitely something I'm going to work on. But other than that, first week feedback was good. Last meal of the day, my usual protein, what is this? I don't even know what you want to call it.
Mush.
Oatmeal yogurt bowl that I have seriously every night and I will never get sick of it.